This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Well, today, because Donald Trump thinks he's a king who doesn't need to work with his co-equal legislative branch of government to actually govern, well, he signed yet another executive order. This one is squarely focused on weakening the enforcement of a law called the Johnson Amendment, which prohibits not only churches, but other tax-exempt groups from endorsing political candidates. Look, this one's easy. The First Amendment of our Constitution contains what is commonly referred to as the Establishment Clause, which clearly puts a wall between church and state. And since churches in this country are considered charitable organizations, they are exempt from paying taxes, to the tune of roughly $85 billion per year, according to the Washington Post. The Johnson Amendment, it doesn't in any way preclude churches or pastors or other charitable organizations from discussing or promoting specific public policies or political agendas. It doesn't prohibit them from organizing their members in a manner that is partisan at all. If that were the case, we'd never hear about the Catholic Church's stance on abortion or contraception. All the law requires is that churches, their leaders, and other charitable organizations who benefit from being tax exempt not go as far as to endorse specific candidates. Look, Donald Trump is likely unaware, because he's not too bright, but in the governmental game of rock, paper, scissors, an executive order doesn't beat an actual law written and passed by Congress and signed by a president. So ultimately what we have here is Donald 2 Corinthians Trump pandering to right-wing fundamentalist Christian pastors who have cozied up to him because he represents the kind of totalitarian who they hope will strip away women's reproductive rights, walk back crucial civil rights advancements for LGBT Americans, and generally break down the constitutional separation between church and state. So listen up, radical right-wing fundamentalists. This is real easy. If you want to start meddling in our government through politics by endorsing candidates, then start paying taxes like the rest of us. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out my channel and this video. If you like what I do here and you appreciate it, go ahead and click subscribe. And if you really like it and appreciate what I do and you'd like to join my Patreon family, there's another link there for that. It's not just for the podcast, it's also for YouTube. Thanks a lot.